for action.
Hello race fans, where's Mrs Minnie Hayne? There she is. Well, it's a big one this weekend. It is the World Vets Motocross Championship at Farleigh Castle, down on the Wiltshire-Somerset border. It's Friday morning and we have just arrived here.
And it's looking fantastic.
It is, nearly as fantastic looking as Mrs Minnie Hayne. So anyway, we have got a lot of international stars of the past, American Supercross champions, national riders, me. Should be absolutely fantastic weekend. It was the first time they ran it last year and it was a superb weekend. I think the entries this year, the word's got around, it is really full.
And we're at Farleigh Castle this weekend for the World Vets Championships, and this is the track. Park gate, straight up here into a tight left-hander for the first corner around the tree. After the first turn, the riders sweep up behind the start gates, along a couple of straights and into this tight turn here into the woods. So the first of our jumps, fairly small one, just as we come out and head towards the woods. It's very steep. Now this, I've just scaled it myself, and if my husband isn't nice to me, he won't include the footage of me walking up this, but
yes I will.
This is the first of our major big jumps, and yes, it's a steep one. One of Farleigh Castle's most famous attributes, and that is the staircase. This has been at Farleigh Castle for a very long time. I think originally it was seating for jousting festivals way back in the day. Now riders hurtle themselves down it at a great rate of knots.
Or not a great rate of knots in my case. We'll have a quick look at the bottom as well, just to give you an idea, because probably from here it doesn't really give it justice, but it is steep and there are several ledges which you drop off. Well, as Sam Minnie Hayne comes down, just gives you a bit of an idea how steep this is. Into the first drop and ledge, and then there's another two down into a tight right hand turn. And I say, in the Grand Prix days I used to go up and down several times, but it's got quite overgrown now. But this terrace runs all the way along this bank, and down there in medieval times, because obviously the castle is just the other side of the road, would have been where they held the jousting competitions in medieval times. Mrs Minnie Hayne is still coming down, giving us a perfect example of how steep this is. And you can see a lot of loose stone as well, so everyone's going to be hard on the brakes, and grip is going to be really tricky as you go off the next one. So you got to try and keep your bike as straight as you can. Top guys jump it, me not so jumpy.
So after the staircase, the riders make their way through the woods very fast straight, but before hitting this corner and dropping back down into the main arena. are now back in the main arena where the riders zigzag up and down the track, launching themselves over fearsome jumps, and that completes a lap here at Farleigh Castle.
So Craig's finally arrived. Stopped off at about 5 McDonald's on the way down here. So he was running a bit late. Oh, let's have a look at the kit then. Blimey. We'll get some proper shots of Craig in it later. This is his Jeff Ward replica style.
And some
Nice.
Ooh.
matching goggles, look at that.
Yeah.
What happens when you're factory full?
Well, mine gets held up in customs because it's like one-off stuff.
So far it's taken...
Don't put that on the video, it's 34 that is.
It's 30, yeah, 34, 32. Got Craig putting his awning up. Hopefully he'll hurry up so he can change the oil on my bike. Mrs. Minnie Haynes, because in her first oh god, the bar's open. Mrs. Minnie Haynes. So our pre-race drinks at the circuit. Mrs. Minnie Haynes got a double gin and tonic. Yum yum.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
No, I'm going to be pretty good this weekend. But it is Friday, we're not racing till tomorrow, so I'm having one. So me and Mrs. Minnie Haynes now waiting at the signing on tent. Baking hot already outside. So you're going to be on my YouTube. That's it now, you're on the YouTube now. As we're waiting to go in, sign on for the weekend. May have to have another bit of light refreshments after this, apparently, if it's that hot in there. It's getting close to that time, isn't it? The young kids one. Over 50s, please, Chloe. 777. Just get some shots of the factory setup and the Kawasaki. What was that?
I said, can you give us a...
Fresh rubber, baby! Fresh rubber! So we're here on race day, and in typical fashion, you probably saw the track guide and a few bits and pieces we did yesterday. Back to Grace, guys, for race day. Heavy rain is forecast later today. Hopefully it'll miss us. We've got qualifying, obviously the track's been watered. Looking in pretty good condition at the minute. I'm 4th qualifying group out there. So as you can see the track, looking pretty good. 2nd qualifying group's gone out now. So we're all set up and hopefully we'll have a good day's racing and we'll miss the weather. So, Mr. Craig behind. We've just done our qualifying. I was trying to take it easy so I didn't get out with the faster riders. Anyway, there's 111 in total for qualifying for the over 50s. I've got 76, 78. Is Craig behind me doing his thing? There he is. So I'm going to be on the main gate of Group B of that first 40. Then there's another gate drop of 20 behind us. Going to be 60 odd in the race, I think. So I did a lot better than I thought. And I thought I was trying to take it easy, but only a handful of riders come past me, and Jeff Emmick being one of them. Mark Eastwood came through me past me like I was stood still. But the Grand Prix and any Supercross riders, I kind of expected. Just checking. So we'll keep you posted as the day goes on. First race. along did race 1 on the main gate, and it was got an okay start around the outside, but it was a very fast pace. And then I got stuck behind a group of a couple of riders. I was a bit too gentlemanly, and I suppose I lost a lot of ground there till I started working through them, by which time a lot of the field had gone. So I think, what did I get, 26 I think. So, but we are amongst some of the fastest in the world, so I can't complain this weekend. So one more thing to go today. I think we're having 2 races a day, Saturday and Sunday. So I know what I'm going to do in the next one. I'm going to pull my finger out. Pull my finger out and not be so gentlemanly when I'm just go a bit more aggressive when it comes to overtaking them. Anyway, I'm going to buy Mrs. Minnie Hayne a drink first, because she's been a good girl, so she second race on the Saturday. Didn't get the best starts again. Well, actually probably the better start than I did in race 1. We're going down to turn 3. There was a few riders got tangled up, caught me, and then I caught a Suzuki, so I was virtually last away again and got up to 24th in that one. So got it all to do on the Sunday. Won't be a trophy this weekend, unfortunately, but the tracks, atmosphere is absolutely fantastic this weekend, so it's worth it just to be here and be having a great day's racing.